that God is speaking, because he's calling us as who he created us to be, not like the position that we're in. And we cannot recognize because we are so blinded by the pain that we're going through. And so what he has to do is send these gentle reminders to say, although you may be in a position that does not look like what I created you to be, I am not going to even address the condition that you're in. I am going to address what is inside of you that can change a situation that you're in. So already the angel was prophesying, but Gideon isn't even accustomed to prophecies. All Gideon knows is that my father used to talk about what happened 10 years ago, what happened 15 years ago, what happened 20 years ago. And sometimes when God is speaking to us and commanding us and commissioning us, we think it impossible because in our mind, well, it has never happened in my lifetime. I am not familiar with this kind of victory and breakthrough. I am not familiar with anybody laying hands on me or speaking over me and prophesying unto my life. What I'm familiar with are the stories of the old. So in their mind, it's probably a fairy tale, or probably it's real. So the angel is speaking to him. And Gideon gets to a place where he says, you know what? I need to find out whether you are real or fake. I need to know whether this is God or not. Because based on my reality, all that I know is that I'm from the least. I would have never been considered as the ideal candidate even to have an engagement with. I have never had the opportunity to have a discourse with anybody. And so for you to pick me, the least, among everybody else that you could have selected, it's beginning to baffle my mind. But even more importantly, what was happening in that moment that Gideon didn't even realize is that it was challenging his perception. Because of where he came from, his responsibility at that point in time, before being approached by the angel, was just himself. But now, by virtue of the angel speaking to him, he's now responsible for nations. So the weight of the responsibility is